Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Earlier we were discussing Super Bowl 58, and now we're going to be diving into ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers teaming up to create a new sports streaming service. So I think was it last week that we were talking about how
I believe on Friday.
What's his name?
Roger Goodell.
Yeah, Goodell
See, I'm
was
there for you. We're connected.
how Roger Goodell was basically saying like, no, we're not going to exclusively stream the Super Bowl. We're going to put it on broadcast television as well. And now it seems like that may change.
And see, and I don't think the NFL had any clue that this deal was coming out here. This was because these networks already have the contracts. So I don't want to jump ahead of you, but when Roger Goodell made that statement, I don't think he knew about this. Do you have more to say about this, or you want me to dive in there?
So ESPN, Fox Corporation, and Warner Brothers Discovery said on Tuesday they will be joining forces to launch a streaming sports service. The platform will include offerings from at least 15 networks and all four major professional sports leagues. The paid service is scheduled to debut this fall via a new app, although subscribers will be able to bundle it with Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max, according to a statement from Warner Brothers. Each company will own a 1/3 stake in the joint venture. The plan came amid increased competition in the business of streaming sporting events, with industry giants including Amazon and Netflix recently striking deals to add sports content for their streaming customers. In announcing the new venture, Walt Disney owned ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers said the new platform will provide access to thousands of high-profile sporting events, from NFL games to Formula One racing. The platform will include games from the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, WNBA, NASCAR, and college sports, including the men's and women's NCAA tournament, as well as golf, tennis, and the FIFA World Cup. So,
Okay, now this is huge. When I saw this, I'm like, they got my money.
yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know what they're charging yet. If it's
Well, if
$10 a month,
if you can do a
$20
bundle,
a month,
though,
right? 30, 40, $50 a month, I'm paying it. It's the truth. I'm going to pay it. If you're a sports fan, this is what every sports fan, since the whole cord cutting thing has happened, we have always wanted this.
Yeah.
The college football fan, okay, who has the SEC? ESPN. Who has the Big Ten? Fox. Now, and it's like, man, I got to go over here for this, got to go over here. Now, the Big Ten, the SEC, they're together on one app. So you can watch your football games, college football. That's going to be it. Also, they both have you also have the Big 12 and the ACC. So this is huge. Those big deals are all together. You have the NFL, one app that you can get your NFL games. ESPN has the UFC. Now I can get my UFCs on there. If you're a golf guy, this is the ultimate place for, if you're a sports fan, this is where everyone's gonna go. Now you go back to Roger Goodell saying, I don't see, like, not in his tenure.
Yeah.
There's going to be some hustling backwards here, because it's just a matter of time before this app, which has the major sports power brokers all on one app, saying, okay, now you could put the Super Bowl on this app. You could put the Super Bowl on this app and everyone would be happy. This is like the perfect situation. I thought it was quite ingenious what they've done. They just divided it up evenly. Now, everyone still has their contracts. All these contracts are still different. The Big Ten is on Fox. The the SEC is on ESPN, using those two as an example, because those are the big monsters in college football.
Mm-hmm.
But they still have their contracts, but they'll still be able to run their commercials and run their shows and everything just like they did, except for they'll be on their regular programs, but they will also be on the app. They'll get the commercial revenue. They'll still be getting their extra revenue plus an extra scoop of ice cream, a little extra sprinkles on top, because they'll get the app money, the ad money. They'll get it all, but still work together. It's kind of like they just all came together. And with this cable television, this is the death of cable television.
Yeah.
Because cable television is only surviving off of news and sports. This program here makes it. Why do you need cable television ever again?
And with sports already coming into the streaming service, the news side of things is looking into doing things on apps as well now, instead of doing cable TV.
No, cable. I forget how many. It was like over 6 million people just last year was like, nope, we're done. Mm-hmm. That like every year it's 5-10 million people are like, nope, I don't need cable anymore.
Yeah.
But the number one reason why when you look at reasons, either you're older and this is the way it's always been done and this is what you're used to. Mm-hmm. But I watch a number of different sports outlets, and I was watching YouTube and watching a number of them sports outlets. And a lot of these guys were saying the same thing. The only reason why they have cable television is because they have to catch their games. They want their football on Sunday. They have to catch their ESPN. Saturdays, they have to watch their college football. They have to watch the Masters. Mm-hmm. And everything, and it's like, now, no, I don't. If you're a sports bar, you have to have a cable bill. You have to have these cable bills, which, you have 200 channels. If you're a sports bar, you don't give a crap about those channels. You don't care that the Gilmore Girls are on USA Network. You want to get your ESPN and you want to get your sports. Now, if you have a sports bar, you just got to have the app. We have the app. We have all the sports we need. Mm-hmm. You want to come here and you want to watch the UFC? Great. You want to watch college football? Great. You want to watch the NFL, Major League Baseball? We have it. Hey, you want to watch Formula One? We have it now on one app.
Yeah.
Cancel it. That is the absolute last dagger in the cable network's heart right there. They're done.
Yeah. I definitely saw this coming. But after Goodell's statement, I thought it would be at least, like a couple more years before it happened. And then right after he did his whole press conference, this comes out. And I don't think it's going to be super pricey, because if you can bundle it with other stuff, because I already have like Disney and Hulu bundle, and I don't think it's more than like $15 a month.
But there's a big difference between, Hulu and Disney Plus. Yes, Disney is super popular, and you want to get your Mandalorian, and you want to get this, and that, then the NFL, that's $1 billion. That's that's multi-billion-dollar contracts a year. The SEC, that's a $1 billion plus deal on ESPN. The Big Ten, that's a multi-billion-dollar contract there. These are massive contracts that they have to get these programs, but you're going to put it all in one. I'm going to say between 25 and 50.
Yeah, I don't think it would be more than 25, because if they're going to keep ads on the app as well, that's paying for part of it. So, because that's why like Hulu is still on the cheaper side, because you can have Hulu with ads and it's cheaper without ads. So if they're keeping ads on it, I don't see it being more than $25, but they may offer a thing where you can do it without ads. I don't know if that would be possible, but if they offer it without ads, I feel like it would be like $30 to $40.
See, I'm looking at the 25 to 50, and I'm gonna pay it. You know,
I am too. Do you know how hard of a time I have trying to find Georgia football games every time I want to watch them when I'm at home? Like, I have to.
The SEC network's part of it. The Big Ten network's going to be a part of it. You know, every SEC game is going to be on there. When you think about the fact that they'll have the Big Ten, the ACC, the Big 12, and the SEC, there's not a Georgia game you're going to miss. There's not an Alabama game, an Ohio State, a Michigan game that will be missed on this app. It's just a win for for everyone involved.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder when this will be coming out, though. I don't think
they haven't announced when. Yeah. They just kind of said a ballpark. It'll be coming this spring, summer. Guaranteed it will be sometime this summer. They're not going to miss college football. Yeah. They're not going to miss the NFL. Do you know how many people are going to sign up once the college football season starts? Then the NFL season starts. Like we were talking about the streaming for that Kansas City playoff game that was on Peacock. 22 million people watched it on Peacock.
Yeah.
This NFL kickoff, if 22 million people signed up on Peacock to watch one game, what are they going to do when everything is there?
Yeah. I wonder, I feel like if they could get it done before March Madness, they can make a lot of money.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, March Madness is huge. March Madness,
so I'm wondering.
And with them announcing it,
yeah.
March Madness is in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That may be too fast. I don't see that. That would be, and you cannot half launch this thing. You cannot rush this. It would be worth it to skip March Madness and the start of Major League Baseball, which starts in a few weeks as well. Spring training starts, because you want to make sure you have college football and the NFL. Because, you know, let's say you do March Madness, you rush it out, and there's glitches and there's all of this problem. You have all these people canceling. The reputation comes out bad. That's a disaster. They're going to want it perfect for the NFL.
Well, I guess we'll see. And I tell you what, if it's here before college football starts, I will be paying however much a month for it.
You know what I don't like about you, Faith? Here's something I don't like about you. I'm gonna give something I don't like. You're gonna make me watch way more Georgia games than I really need to.
I sure am.
Because you're my girl, I'm gonna want to talk to you about Georgia. And Georgia is stacked this year.
Go Dogs.
And so I'm gonna be, I'm always watch my Miami Hurricanes and my Michigan Wolverines. I'm always gonna watch those guys. Since Deion's in Colorado, I'm gonna watch every Colorado game. Georgia, Georgia or Ohio State. I'm gonna be watching a lot of those games as well. We're gonna cover a lot of college football this year.
That'll be my favorite part. I love college football.
I know you do.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna dive into our oddities of the day.